Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today is Boxing Day here in Canada, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's kind of like Black Friday, you know, where they have a lot of deals. So today, we're gonna be going over to GameStop to see if they have any, and I guess let's go in and let's get started. Alright everybody, we made it to GameStop, and if you look at the front here, there's a bunch of Boxing Day sales, so let's see what they've got in terms of Pops. So I'm gonna be honest, their section is pretty picked over, but I figured I might as well show off what they've got because there is still some pretty interesting Pops. I guess we'll start over here, guys. We've got some of the Dragon Ball Z ones, and above that we've got Encanto and Cow. No chicken, but we did already get that one, so it doesn't matter, but it is nice to see Cow. And then a little bit over to the left, oh, you know what? I might have my pre-order in today then, because they do have Lumpy Space Princess. I'll have to check. And then above that, this is definitely another one that I pre-ordered. This one here is the Ecto one with Trevor, and I definitely want to compare these two figures, like this one to the original one, because I'm sure this one's gonna have a lot more detail, but I'd still like to see like kind of like similarities and differences. And besides the new stuff, I did also notice that there is a bit of a Boxing Day sale, and if you guys want to check it out, it is this right here. So Boxing Week sale, 2 for $15 and all, $9.99 and under, so pretty much anything with a red sticker. So I might have to dig through these a bit. The problem is that most of these figures over here are picked over, because you guys could see there was a lot of open spots, or they're figures that I've already got. I mean, this one here, I always ask Noah if he wants it, and he doesn't seem to. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, but I know he likes the show, so I don't know what's going on with this one. And I know he does have Ed and Ein in the collection, so he doesn't need to get that one, but it would complete like the original set, so I kind of want to grab it for him, but every time I show it to him, he says no, and I don't know why. So we're probably not going to grab this today, but anyways, guys, if you want to check out the rest of them, we've got this one here from Star vs. the Forces of Evil, we've got some Fantastic Four ones, this one here is Monster Hunter, and then, oh, this one's not on sale, but this is one of the new ones from Eternals. It's actually a pretty cool figure how they made it look, because you could see her hair in the back there, as well as the way they did like the flames at the bottom with the glitter in it. It's pretty cool. And since we're at the mall, I figured we might as well check Shoppers Drug Mart before we get out of here, because they do have a couple figures, and they're $14.99 here, which isn't too bad considering most other places are that price now. So we've got Arnold, Sub-Zero, Blue Fairy, Whip It by Devo. Now this is an interesting one. I'm kind of debating on this. And then a little bit lower, we've got Lemmy Kilmister, we also have White Mamba, Thor, another Devo, Satisfaction, and then at the bottom here, we've got Freddie Mercury, Billy Idol, and Spock. But I think out of all of these here, the one that I would probably get is Whip It. You know what? Let's grab it. Alright everybody, so we are now back from our Boxing Day pop hunt. It is later in the day. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to show you guys, and I think you only saw 1 or 2 of these in store. The rest of them were pre-orders, and I'm actually really excited to go through everything because looking in the bag here, I got some pretty nice Pops. And I think we'll start with the one that I got over at Shoppers Drug Mart just because you guys did see which figure that was, and it was the Devo's Whip It. And I thought that this was a pretty nice one to get because I don't see this one very often. And I don't know why, but it seems like all of the shoppers around me get in like really odd figures. And I'm not saying that this isn't a good one to get, it's just I haven't seen this one anywhere else besides there. I don't know why they got it. And in the past, I've also found like older retired figures. I remember I found a couple Age of Ultron ones. Actually, just recently I found Thor, and I didn't put it in a video. I might do a TikTok with it in the future, but I did find Thor. Then I think I've also found Captain America, stuff like that. So it is cool to find Whip It, especially because it is a pretty unique figure. And if you guys want to see the back of the box, there it is right there with the Satisfaction one right next to it. Okay, now let's get into what I got over at GameStop, and I don't know if any of the stuff actually counted for the Boxing Day deals because they had to be $9.99 or under, and all of the new figures are usually like $15 to $17, but still, it was good to go because I had a lot of things that came in. And I guess we'll start with this one, which is the Master Chief with Energy Sword and Grapple Shot, which is actually a really detailed figure. And this one was exclusive to GameStop, and I didn't know that when I was getting it, but I'm so glad that I was able to grab it because this really is a nice figure. Did I say that twice? I think I did. And even if I did say it twice, the statement's still true. This really is a nice figure, and I guess I kind of want to take it out of the box just to see it a little bit closer up. And now if you guys want to check this one out here, here it is. And this is a really heavy 10-inch. And I'm loving the sword that he's got in his hand there, because that is the one, what is it again? Shoot, I totally forgot. I thought it was the Master Sword, Energy Sword. I don't know why I blanked on that. Oh, and actually, now that I'm talking about Halo stuff, I do have a Halo package on the way that has some pretty cool stuff in it, so stay tuned for that. And no, it's not Halo Funko Pops, but they are some pretty interesting things from the game, and I'm sure you guys are going to like them. Then next up here, I got a couple other random ones, and I guess we'll go through the Ghostbusters Afterlife ones, because I was able to get lucky, and no, I haven't seen the movie yet, but now that I've got these figures, I'll probably do a review on it soon. Because I've actually been getting a lot of messages from you guys saying that you want to see more of these figures as well as me do a movie review on it, so I figured why not, because the movie seems to be pretty popular and I still want to watch it myself. So I got that one, then I also got this one here, guys, which was, let me see if I can get it out of here, this right here, the Ecto one with Trevor, and I'm so pumped about this thing. Especially because of how big this car is, because taking a look at it in the box, it looks pretty massive, and normally it's kind of funny. They make them all kind of like the standard size for the Pop rides, but it seems like this thing really fills out the box, which is bigger than usual. And now going back to Lucky here, I feel bad because I don't really know much about her, but she is wearing her Ghostbusters suit, and then she also has some sort of device in her hand, possibly like a ghost tracker. I'm not 100% sure, but it still is a nice figure. Now, I will find out more about this one when I do see the movie. It's just for now, I don't know much about her. And now you know what, guys? Since we got the new Ecto one, I figured I might as well grab this one here. This is the original Ecto one that came out for the original Ghostbusters, and I kind of wanted to take both of them out of the box just to compare the two. And actually, before I even take it out of the box, one thing that I'm noticing is that this box seems to be the same depth, but it's a little bit shorter. I don't know why. All right, everybody, well, there you go. This is the old Ecto one compared to the new one, and one thing that I'm noticing right away is that the original Ecto one Funko Pop ride is a little bit bigger. And because it's a little bit bigger, I'm noticing some nicer details, especially when it comes to the backside here. And sorry that it is a little bit dusty. This thing is a pretty old Pop, but if you guys do want to check that out a little bit closer up, there it is right there. And at least it does say Ecto one on the license plate on the front as well as the back with the Ghostbusters logo. And now with the newer one here, you guys can see this is what it is. There's Trevor sitting inside of it, and you do notice something right away probably. It's the rust on the front there because it is supposed to be the original Ecto one, so maybe when it got rusty it also got smaller, or maybe Funko just shrunk it down a little bit. I'm not sure, but if you guys want to check out the backside, it is very similar, and we still do get the license plate as well as the logo. So I mean, overall, they both still do really look nice, and one thing that I do like about this one is that they actually opened up the door and put the chair on the side, so it's a little bit smaller, but it's got a lot more detail, so both of them are great. And one other thing that I did want to mention is that Winston Zeddemore actually comes out of the car, where this one with Trevor, he does not. He's actually stuck in, even though he is standing and you can see his entire body. It seems like he's maybe holding onto the steering wheel, something like that. So let me know what you guys like more in the comment section below. Is it the original one or the newer one? Because for me, I kind of like the newer one more with the more detail on the side here and the door being open, but I wish they would have made it maybe this size. Could have been nice. And now guys, let's get on to the last couple figures that I picked up, with one of them being this here. This is a brand new figure that I'm so excited to find. This one is the Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. And I know that this show isn't out yet, but I'm super excited that I was able to get it before it does release, because I feel like this could be a pretty popular figure. And that same thing happened with the Spider-Man No Way Home ones. I got them like a month or two in advance, and then finally when the movie came out, they were scooping up all of the Spider-Man figures, and now they're worth about like $20 to $30 already, and I've got all of them in the collection, because I got them before the hype was real. The hype was real. We'll go with it. And now really quickly, I do want to take a look at the Boba Fett out of the box, because it does look very different to the original Boba Fett Pop that came out back in, like, I want to say 2013. But there's also been other Boba Fett ones that have come out more recently, and it still is a little bit different. And if you guys want to check it out, here it is right here. He still has his jetpack on the back there, and then he's got like this kind of, I don't even know what you'd call it, like a guard or a cape or something on the back there. It's not really a cape because it doesn't come from his shoulders, but whatever it is, it definitely looks neat, and I like his blaster in both hands, as well as the little gold accents they gave him on his belt. And I'm actually really excited to watch the Book of Boba Fett, because I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to probably learn more about Boba Fett. And if you guys want to check out the pop, I guess there it is on the screen right there. Today, guys, really is just a mishmash of characters, because I was able to get this one as well, the Silver Squirtle, and I do not have this one in the collection. I have the Bulbasaur as well as Charmander and Pikachu, but this I believe is the last one that they're going to be creating, or at least I hope so, because I don't know how many of these silver ones I actually need for the collection, but I feel like if they can, they'll make more of them. But they've done the starters as well as Pikachu, so I feel like they're going to stop there. Oh, and I guess I do still need to get the 10-inch one if they're going to be making one, and if they did make one, is it released already? I'm not 100% sure, because I can't go to Target every single week, so I have to order them online, and I miss them every once in a while. And if you guys want to see a video on all of my Pokemon Pops again, please let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to do one, even though I have way too many of them, but I'm almost complete the collection, so I think it'd be fun to do one. Maybe I'll do it after I get the Dragonite, because that's the last one I need from the new wave. And then everybody, the last figure that we've got here, and oh, actually, before I show you this one, I do have a list of things that I was able to pre-order today, so if you guys want to hear about it, just stick around till after this figure, and then I'll tell you all about them. But this one right here is the Lumpy Space Princess wearing the Squeezy Mart shirt, or like a makeshift, you know what I mean. And this one here was the last one I needed out of the common wave for the new set of Adventure Time characters, and if you guys want to check it out, there is the rest of them on the back there, and I'm so glad that I was able to get this one, and I know I could have got it a little while ago, but I had it pre-ordered at GameStop, so I figured I might as well get it there, because I think it was like $1 or $2 cheaper, something like that. And now this one I didn't even realize, but they actually made Lumpy Space Princess floating, where for the original character that they made, I want to say like 6 or 7 years ago now, she was kind of just like sitting on the ground and it wasn't as great, but this really is a nice one. Oh, and also the way that Funko did this wave here is exactly how I was hoping that they would maybe do more in the future, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because they haven't made those characters since like 2013. So I was hoping that maybe they could bring them back in a style like this, where it's the original characters that you all enjoy and love, but then they kind of gave them a little bit more to them, so that way you would want to collect the original set as well as the new set, or maybe if you have the original set, it wouldn't like bring the value down. I hope that makes sense. Because with this one here, it's a completely different Lumpy Space Princess, but you're still getting a Lumpy Space Princess figure that you'd want to have in your collection, or maybe you would just want to pick this one up because you enjoy LSP. And anyways, I think it's a really funny one, and I'm glad I was able to finish the set with it. There's been a lot of rambling in this video, and I apologize, but I just wanted to get all of my thoughts out because I had a lot to talk about today. And now, guys, in terms of pre-orders, I think you guys might have seen it, but they actually gave me like a little bit of a stool as well as a highlighter and the book that I could go through, so that way I could highlight all of the figures that I wanted to pre-order. And I guess let's just start at the top here, which is, oh yeah, a bunch of the new Beauty and the Beast figures. So I pre-ordered Beast with Curls, Belle with Mirror, Cogsworth, Formal Gaston, Lumiere, Winter Belle, and then that's it for that set. And I'm not sure if there's any other ones from that set coming out, but if there is, I will definitely try to pick them up because I do really enjoy the original ones and I just don't have very many of them, so I thought it'd be fun to get the new set. And then after Beauty and the Beast, I was able to get this Joker with hat, 1989 Joker with hat, and I think it was a 10-inch or something like that, so I thought it'd be interesting to see what it looked like when it came in, and I don't think I've ever seen a photo of it before, so I thought, why not? And then this one that I got here, I didn't know if there was a glam shot for it, but it was Daredevil Action Pose Previews exclusive, and it might just be like some comic book version that I don't remember, but whatever it is, I'm glad I was able to pre-order it. And then I was able to pre-order the 30th anniversary Deadpool Squirrel Pool, which is a pretty interesting character, and then also the deluxe sound effects Star Wars Grogu Force PWR. And I don't know what PWR is, but I'm pretty sure this one is going to have noises as well as lights, so I thought it'd be interesting. And if there has been a glam shot, I will try to show you guys, but I don't think that there's anything of like showing off what the sounds or lights are, so I apologize. And then I was also able to get a couple of the Rocks characters. So I got Eddie Van Halen with guitar, I also got Machine Gun Kelly, and then there was another one, Post Malone, and Joan Jett, who I'd never heard of before, but my mom had, so I pre-ordered her. And then I also got some of the ones from Hawkeye with the Kate Bishop as well as Maya Lopez and the Yelena Belova, which I thought was pretty neat. And for some reason they didn't have Hawkeye for pre-order, so when he does become available, he'll probably just be on the back shelf somewhere and I'll pick him up then, or at least I hope they get him in. Then after that I got a pop moment of Boba and Fennec, that'll be interesting to see what it looks like. And then we also have Santa Phyllis and then one of the Naruto ones. It was Baditz Maru, and I think it's him dressed up as, I want to say, I don't even know who to say. Is it Itachi? I think it's somebody like that. And I wasn't able to pre-order the entire set because they do cap out at 20, so I'll just pre-order next time I go because they don't come out for a couple months. They'll still be there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no. Just pop the Kenny about a million options. So just talking to stop doing agreement. I rock arenas, bringing the peace. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby and she's independent.